I'm about to go into radio and have an interview with Miss Diva. Miss Diva. Miss Diva. We about to act like some divas today.
Send me an emoji. Hot ass kissy face. Send me an emoji.
This is my outfit for today. I just got this Beverly Hills shirt on, this leather jacket, my Supreme bag, and some blue jeans and my red shoes. I'm at where Nas grew up. And this is where they shot Roxanne.
I guess Brooklyn Queen definitely walked it like she talked.
Oh, yes.
Detroit representative Brooklyn Queen is in the building. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm excited that you're here. You got my phone lines booming. It's been a long time since somebody, I guess you almost like broke the phone lines. They was calling before I even got here. How does it feel, to be, at such a young age and have so many people that look up to you and love you so much?
I'm going to be honest. I did not know that this is going to go that fast.
Okay.
Like, when I made my first song, my mom and me were like, we were excited when it got 10,000 views. But now it's at over 20 million views. So, I appreciate all the love and support everyone gives me, but it's very different.
So then how did that start? So what was the very first song that you did and what made you say, I'm going to post it on, YouTube?
So, the first song I made, it was when I was 5. In a school talent show. But I really recorded, like when I went to a studio and actually recorded, was when I was 8 years old. And I made Good Birthday. It's one of my songs. It's on my Queen's Corner album. But I really started taking it serious at like 10 or 11 area. So we were in the studio. I was 11. We were in Orlando. And I made Keke Taught Me. That's the first song. That's one of my biggest song, my biggest single that I have out now. So that's a song that we were excited for 10,000, but now it's over 20 million. So.
Yeah, shout out to my guest story. She wanted to hear that because she saw that was your first viral song. So, being that that's technically a Brooklyn Queen classic, we're going to have to play that at some point during the interview. And now, you got signed to Brooklyn Entertainment. 300. I said Brooklyn Entertainment. That's coming soon, right? That was, because sometimes I get on my That's So Raven, so excuse us. That was just the future talking. I like that, but it's 300. So, how does that feel? It's a major label.
Yes, it feels amazing. I'm very excited to work with them. We've been working with them for I think I got signed 2 months ago.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 months ago. It was very exciting. I was like, I'm 12 years old and I got a major deal. What?
That's a big accomplishment.
Yes.
What advice you have for anyone out there that's looking up to you right now? Because I know you got a lot of fans, a lot of supporters, a lot of people looking up to you.
I always say, just follow your dreams. And a lot of people say that you can't do something. If you know you can do it, then you can do it. And everybody says, well, not everybody, but most people say, you're too young to do this, Brooklyn. You can't do this. You're only 12. You're only 11. But I'm 12
You're doing
years old.
it.
Yeah, I'm doing it. So I just want to say, make sure you follow your dreams and believe in yourself.
Being that you said that, because that's one of the questions I wanted to ask you, because for some people, their families are sometimes against, the entertainment route or just anything that's not just strictly school. So, say if it is someone that can sing or they can dance and their parents aren't for it and, they're not like your mom, what advice would you give them to try to convince their family, look, this is what I want to do. I actually have talent. Help me.
I would say prove it to them. If you can do something, you say you can do it, then prove it. If you say you can bring 100 kids into a venue, prove it to your parents, and then they're going to go with you the rest of the way.
I like that. Right, that's good advice. She
made me want to step my game up.
Right. So what's coming up next? Now that you're signed, are you working on your next EP, album? What's coming up next?
Well, my EP is done. It's just not out yet.
Okay.
My album is done. It's just not out yet.
Okay.
It is called Checkmate. My album is called Checkmate. And it should be coming out next month, probably. I don't know. After my EP. Also, right now, I'm on my promo tour for my song Feeling So Wavy. I just left my other promo tour for Queen's Corner, my album that recently came out. And all together, we've been on the road for 9 months. And my manager said, we would be on the road for 3 weeks.
But that's a good thing, though. That means you booked and busy.
Yeah.
So that means it was probably just, when it just starts out, like, you don't really know, like, what's going to happen. So that means the calls have been going in. So you haven't seen home in 9 months?
Well, I mean, I got like a day or two, but once I get there, I'm just like, can we just go back on the road? Like, I just want to go back.
You want to work, right?
Yeah.
So how has, like, the situation been? Like, do you have friends? Like, do you have a crew? Or it's, like, more so just strictly work? Or do you have, like, your girls that you do hang out with when you get a chance?
I have my girls that I hang out with. I lost a lot of friends along the way.
Why is that?
Yeah.
That's
What'd you say?
Why'd you lose a lot of friends along the way?
Everyone just started saying that I stopped talking to them because I'm Hollywood now. I'm like, what? I'm the same
You're
person.
Busy.
Yeah, I'm busy. Like, I can't always answer the phone, or I can't always text you back. But I just have like a couple friends that I hang out with when I am home.
Those are the real ones.
Right.
Anyway,
they just don't understand, especially like you hate when people say it, but you guys are young, so some people don't really get that this is your career and that you have to focus and. You don't really have time to
be talking about what the stuff they talking about, because chances are it's not going to help you in your career, right?
About homework.
They talking about they're not even talking about homework. They talking about the drama and what happened on fourth period and this teacher did that. She out here booked and busy, can't be involved in that type of stuff anymore.
But this is the time. I'd rather you go through that now, early on, than to have to deal with friends that don't really want to support you. Then they come late, find out later on that they was just there just for the glitz and the glamour. So that's gonna be a good thing. So at your media dinner, shout outs to Dub, of course. You mentioned your show that's coming out.
Yes.
And so has filming started? And let everyone, those who don't know about it, let us know the title, what is the premise of the show, and when can we expect it?
Okay, so my show is called 15 Under 15. And basically the whole background of it is there's going to be 15 kids that are under the age of 15, and they are going to be like, so there'll be like a chef, a nail artist, a nail tech,
everything.
Yeah, a clothing designer, a dresser. It could be anything, and they're going to be 15 of them, and they're going to help my career come up, but we're also going to be helping their career come up.
So you all are helping each other, basically.
Yes, basically.
That's dope. I love that.
So what made you come up with that idea?
What made me come up with that idea? I always wanted to be on TV.
Yes, girl.
I love to act. It's just my personality. Like, a lot of people say I need to be on TV. But that was one of my dreams, to be on TV with this music career also. So we just came up with that name, and we thought that not just helping myself, it'll help others.
So I love that, because sometimes you don't get, like, some kids don't know how to start and they don't get that opportunity. And like you said, some people always feel like, oh, you have to wait and you can't be this age to do something. You can start at any age. I feel like sometimes it's always like haters, parents that don't believe, everybody that wants to say, oh, don't do this or don't do that, when it's like, I might just start now so that I could be a pro by the time I'm that age. Because the young lady that started the nail salon with Tiana Taylor, she's been doing nails since she was 6. So imagine if somebody told her no, and what would she be doing? So I like that you're giving kids an opportunity. So basically, like, when it's done, are they going to get hired by you? Like, how is it going to work? What's do they win?
So it's not like a winning thing. Like, it's not
like a learning experience.
Yeah, it's like a learning experience. So every season there'll be new 15 kids, and each episode is something to, like, each kid has their own episode with me.
I like that.
That's dope. When does it come out?
I'm not sure the exact release date, but we already shot the first episode.
Oh.
So, like, what would you suggest for somebody who wants to start their own lane? How can they do that without trying to reach out to people who they might not be able to reach?
I would say, well, what started me was social media and going to events that I get noticed at. Like, I always would go to, like, the Detroit Coach for Kids, and I would make them want me to be on stage or make them want me to be at the dance contest. So I just say put yourself out there. That's really what you can do. If you know someone and have the connects, I mean, you can do that. But me and my mom really just
You was grinding. You was networking yourself. But for YouTube, like, I'm trying to learn YouTube myself. And, like, you're, like, a natural on YouTube. So you got to give us some YouTube tips. Like, so does titles matter? Like, what should our content be? What's the limit on videos? So some people don't like to watch too much. Just give me some tips. I want to get, you know, like, my subscribers up.
I would say the limit on videos would be 7 or 8 minutes.
Okay.
Because most kids, if the title isn't what you say it is in that first time,
that first minute,
that first minute, they're gonna go right off. They only watching it for 2 minutes. So I would say just post something that kids would be interested in, because YouTube is like one of the biggest things out here. Like, a lot of people will get famous off of YouTube.
We've seen it.
Yeah, a lot of people. So I just say, like, grow your YouTube with things that people want to see.
So when it comes to the TV show, is it going to be, like, on, like, cable network, or are you going to do any collaborations with YouTube?
Well, we're figuring that out now. It should either be on MTV or YouTube Red.
Okay. YouTube Red, we got to pay.
You smart.
It's okay. I'll pay for Brook. Right, I'll pay for Brook.
Keke taught me how to do it.
So everybody dance.
Yes. I gotta learn to dance. To dance to it?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah, right now.
And then we put it slowly.
Okay, ready? It's me, Brooklyn Queen. Yeah. The Diva Report.
Yes. I'm just doing a picture.
Alright, y'all, so I just killed the Diva Report. So, you already know what I'm about to say. We was lit, we was turned up, we was talking cheap, and Keke taught me and. We broke the phones twice. Sorry for breaking your phone, but, you know. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, wait, am I zooming in? Shout out to you guys for calling in and things like that. Make sure you click that big red button down below so you can subscribe to this channel. Make sure you comment and like this video. Give it a big thumbs up, a duh. Also, turn that bell on so you don't miss any videos that I do. Let's get it vlogging out.